Joe Rogan. Jesus.
We don't
drinking a lot?
Not a lot. Not like Bert levels. But like last time I was so
Not alcoholic level. Well, you think I'm that big? No.
where I was with him after the UFC fight, and Bert is just throwing back martinis.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I definitely made the right choice.
Yeah.
I definitely made the right choice.
What do you mean by
Watching
that?
him, he's slowly turning into a human grape in front of my eyes. He's
That's
fucking
crazy.
red in his
Yo, that's
face.
crazy.
He was hilarious.
He was.
I'll tell you that.
Sure.
He's
he's
alcoholic.
Two more to
He's
down
also
on the
funny.
way out the door. He just downed 2 martinis. I'll have 2 more. Like, just down these martinis on the way out the door. I'm like, this is fucking preposterous.
It's preposterous.
All right, so Tom Segura was just on Joe Rogan's podcast, and whenever he's on there, you know they're going to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes roasting Bert Kreischer,
yeah.
and it's always the best part of the episode. You know, it's always the funniest part. Like, the rest of it is just really boring, but hearing Rogan do his Bert impression is always pretty funny. You know, it's one of the few times where Rogan can actually be funny. Also, whenever he talks about Bert, he's always so shocked. He can't believe Bert's still alive. Like last time Tom was on there, Joe's like, man, I don't know how he's still going.
Bert, what did Bert
Yo,
go
that's
through?
crazy.
He's seen a few there. He saw the.
Of course he has.
That's crazy, bro.
He saw the dead.
That's crazy.
And he saw. He went to the U2 show when they were there too.
Oh, wow.
He said, "Yeah." He's like, "I cried so much." You know. Of
course.
Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah."
Yo, that's crazy. Of course. Yo, is that even his
My
homie?
daughters were making fun of me. I'm like, "Yeah."
They should.
Yeah.
They should
Yo, they shit is crazy. You know,
He's on one.
nah, they shit is crazy work, bro. Saying that, yo, your fucking children should mock you is crazy work.
Fucking Bender.
How's he doing these days? He benders, he goes off, he goes on.
Yeah, he's
Cleaned up for a little while, and he went right back in.
He's on a Bert cycle.
Yeah.
We were somewhere in
What's that
Vegas,
supposed to mean?
and somebody was like, "Do you want this?" He's like, "Can't. I'm hardcore keto." And I was like, "Okay." And then I run into him later. I'm like, how was it? He was like, "Dude, I was so hammered." I go, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "Yeah, I got back and I ate a dozen donuts."
That's crazy. That's crazy,
Oh,
bro.
my God.
Yo, that man's
still
always
alive.
drunk. Yeah, he's still
I
alive.
wonder how long you can do that for. How long can you do that for?
I
That's a
don't
favorite
know.
phrase. He's like, "I quit drinking." I go, "When?" He goes, "Wednesday." And I'm like, "But it's fucking Friday." He's like, "I know, but it's like 48 hours, nothing." I'm like, that's not
That's a
not
normal
that-
that's not how
person.
that term
Yeah.
works.
And it sounds like Joe calls Bert a lot to tell him that he needs to get sober and needs to get his shit together. You know, I'm sure after their night out, he's probably like, geez, this is not good. I got to say something to him. And then also, I'm sure Joe randomly sees a lot of pictures of Bert drinking
Oh my
and shirtless and is like, yeah, I got to give him a call. Like recently, Bert was at a WWE event and the clip went kind of viral. And Bert's stomach in it looked like it was about to pop. And
Yeah,
then
oh
the
my
other day,
God.
Joe said he had to give Bert a call, and he told him he's got to do something about that.
Kool-Aid.
By the
Remember
way-
when you used to make Kool-Aid and it was like, what was it, like a cup of sugar?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you throw the stuff in there. Bert Kreischer drinks that all day long. It's like a 64-ounce jug.
Yo,
of Kool-Aid.
it's always
was
him.
shredded.
Yo, oh my God, he's always the butt to
He
Joe.
was more shredded than he is now.
Yes. Yeah, but he's real big right now.
He's
I
real
was
big,
just
bro.
talking to
He's
him the
like,
other day. I was like,
I think bro
You
thinks
gotta
like
do
being
And
drunk
since
equals
everyone's
being
always
funny.
concerned about Bert,
Like,
he's always trying to
holy
prove
shit.
that he's healthy. Like he's always talking
Bro,
about how
it's
many
not
push-ups he can
healthy.
do and how far he
Bro,
can run and how
you-
athletic he is.
does
And
not
I guess
matter
for the
how
shape
many-
he's in,
oh my
he is a
fucking
decent
God.
athlete. Like he'll surprise you, but he uses that to convince himself that he's actually healthy and the
Yo,
drinking is fine. I mean,
just
most
'cause
Two
you
Bears
can do 10
episodes
push-ups
just
does
turn
not
into him
mean-
trying to convince everyone and
yeah.
himself that his drinking isn't out of control. And he'll ask people to help him, but he just wants them to tell him he's in good shape and the drinking is fine. Like, he asked Andrew Huberman for help, and Joe's like, he doesn't want help. He just wants you to listen to him talk about himself.
But a good
That's
solid
crazy.
percentage of my
Yo,
friends
bro
drink
say
a
he
lot.
needs therapy.
They drink all the time. They drink.
Bro
X
say he
lots.
needs
trying to get
therapy.
Bert
Like,
to
bro,
Bert is
you
not
want-
going to quit.
Well, he asked me to help him
No,
quit.
he doesn't mean that.
Otherwise,
He just
I
wants you to
wouldn't-
talk to him. Just
Oh,
talk
okay.
about Bert.
I'll
That's
talk
what he
about
wants.
him.
But that's what he wants. So
Oh,
let's
I'll
talk
talk
about
about
me.
him.
Let's talk about me.
I see.
About
That's
how I have
crazy.
to quit.
Got it.
Come on, talk to me about me. Let's make it all about Bert.
Yo,
That's
does
Bert
he even
wants.
like him? Like, god damn.
Well, he was doing better with
God
his health, and then he
damn.
posted that photo of himself in the wetsuit.
Does bro even like
Bert.
him?
Like, get with it.
Did he get fat again?
Like,
He was- he sent me
does
a
bro
picture the
even
other day,
like
he's all
his
skinny.
friend?
Is he lying?
No,
Son
he's
of a
looking
bitch.
more like a melted candle.
Son of a
That's
bitch.
crazy.
He got big at least. He got jacked. He started lifting
good.
weights.
I feel bad making fun of him, but I'm not making
He
fun of
likes
him.
it.
I'm just worried.
long as you're talking
I'm
about
just
him.
worried about his health.
Oh yeah, that's not good, Bert.
I'm worried about your health.
Well, the
Bert.
thing
my
is,
God.
Bert is on tour, right? He's got painted toenails too. What the fuck are you doing? He's on tour.
Yeah, and Bert is always on tour, which is like a party to him. You know, he's drinking the whole time. But he will occasionally
Yo.
get skinnier and healthier.
Oh,
but
shit.
Only for like a month, and then he'll get right back to drinking. And I
Oh,
don't think he's
damn.
taken
Oh,
a
my
break in a while
fucking
now.
God.
Like, they used to do Sober October, but they haven't done that in years because they
Oh,
just
my
know
God.
Bert won't be sober.
Do you think we can get Bert to go sober for a month again?
No.
Because last year he was excited to not do it.
Yo, decided not
I
to
don't
do
wanna
it is
speak for him,
crazy.
But no.
Maybe he could use it though, right?
Fuck yeah, he's
I
use
don't
it. If
know.
those
Wouldn't
are
be the
actual.
worst
What do
thing
you
in
mean?
the
I
world
don't
for him.
know.
No, it's never the worst thing for any of
God
us
damn,
to
Joe Rogan,
take
do you
it.
fucking
For Bert,
like
it's a
him?
big-ass deal.
God
Yeah,
damn.
it tests his
Will.
I don't
will
think
for
bro.
sure, and
I don't think bro likes him.
cleans him up.
Yo,
I think he.
Yo, Joe.
I think he also kind of gets.
Joe, what you
off
gotta
on
say, huh?
The challenge of it.
Yo,
because
tell
so
her,
many
Joe.
people are like,
Bert's another one that has that delusional. I can't lose.
he is like he is. I remember what was the one that I was like, what are you doing?
I think
When
Joe
he was
hate
like, I can
him.
do the splits. I was like, no, you can't. I think I can. I was like, you're gonna fucking
I thought
tear
he
your
could.
hamstrings.
When he told me he could, I really believed for a second he could. I was like, really? Wow.
So I think now that Rogan is having trouble getting through to Bert, he's like, okay, I'll just keep making fun of him then.
Yeah,
Like him
right.
and Tom, they're also
Hey,
laughing
bro.
about how
Hey,
Bert
bro,
will
if I can't
constantly
get
tell
skinny,
everybody
I'll
how
fucking
his
make fun
doctor
of him.
always says
Fuck
he's
it.
perfectly healthy. And Joe and Tom are like, who the hell is this doctor? Like, there's no
Joe,
way that's
right?
possible. You know, it's almost like Bert just tries every doctor until he finds one that tells him he's healthy.
Talk to him, and he goes, I got all my blood work done. Perfect. Everything's perfect.
I know.
I was
Somebody,
like, how's that possible?
he always
How is that
says
possible?
And I saw somebody comment the other day on our podcast. They go, the documentary about Bert's doctor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's perfect.
That's
It's gonna
crazy.
be unbelievable.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Dirty lab
Yeah,
coat with a fucking
like-
mouse in his pocket. Like,
How,
It's crazy.
there's no way he's healthy,
Complete
bro.
lunatic.
No way he's
like,
fucking
"You're
healthy.
great."
Healthy my
Oh my
fucking
God,
ass,
that's
bro.
so funny.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he laughed.
Like-
We had dinner and he was like, wine? Anybody want wine? And I was like, I'm good. And he's like,
Yeah, like-
we'll do a bottle of wine for the and nobody had wine, so he just dumped the
Yo,
into
that's
his
crazy
glass.
work.
And he can drink it in like 5 minutes.
Bro,
It's
bro
crazy.
may bro may
It's
be cooked.
obvious, like,
Bro may be
it's gotta
cooked.
be an
Bro may be out. Yo, he
adaptive thing,
honestly
right?
he may
Like
be
running
cooked.
is.
I'm so serious.
Yeah.
He is
If
so
you
cooked.
Run, never.
Like-
you can't run
like,
a marathon.
what-
But if
bro-
you run a lot, you can run a marathon.
Sure.
You get it used to it. Your body gets
Sure,
accustomed
I
to putting
guess.
in the miles 5 before work every day.
So
You know, we
he's
always talk
used.
about
So
that
his body
freak
is
shows
used
that he
to
has in him.
fucking
Like
being
he's-
Yeah,
alcoholic.
yeah.
Yo,
We
so
did the
his
5K
body is used to him to being a
in-
fucking
in Tampa.
alcoholic.
We had like 8,000 people come out this year. It's
That's
crazy.
amazing.
And
That's nice.
And then they start talking about how Bert is somehow still athletic, which it
How?
probably isn't a good thing to let him know that because then
Yeah.
he thinks the drinking isn't that big of a deal.
don't tell him
and in
that.
Bert's
Don't tell him
delusional
that.
mind, he might
Oh
even
my
think it helps
fucking
somehow.
God, bro.
He might try to convince himself of that. You
Yo,
know, he probably thinks he's
that's not how-
biohacking
bro,
by
that's not
pounding a bunch of
healthy.
beer
That-
before
yo,
running a 5K.
his face
I mean,
is
that's how he
so
is. So
poofy,
Tom brought up this event
puffy,
that they had
poofy,
where they ran
puffy,
a 5K
puffy,
and did a bunch
poofy,
of competitions.
puffy, whatever.
And Bert beat these
It's
NFL
just-
players at a competition
How?
to see who can hold
How?
out this beer mug the longest.
way.
So Tom
No
and Joe
way.
were really impressed by it, but
No
also
way,
it looks like
bro.
Bert's arm was kind of bent the whole time. But shit like this and people
Yeah, his
praising
arm
Bert
is
for
bent like this.
definitely makes him think like, oh, I'm
It
perfectly
like
healthy. Like,
you're
look what I
supposed to
just
do
did
this,
here.
not like this.
So it probably doesn't help the fact that he's still kind of athletic.
Yeah, it does not
And then
like.
at the end of this, Joe's like,
and all the comments
yeah,
saying
I wish
Asher
he'd
very
stop drinking,
impressive.
but also I guess it's working for him. You know, he
Tristan
made a ton of
Whiff,
money just
yo.
being drunk. So I mean, I don't
That's
want him
crazy.
to change, but I also want him to be healthy.
And then,
Uh,
Look at him. He's still smiling.
oh yeah.
He got nothing wrong. That's insane.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
And then
This is not
they
helping him,
slowly
Monk.
fell.
I bet if he did his left arm, it would fall off. I
Yeah,
bet he
probably.
literally wouldn't be able to, he's just been holding up drinks so long.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Joe,
hosting
he's so
crowds
used to.
for
That's
so
crazy.
long. Look at this.
That's
He beat
so
everybody.
crazy.
He should hold out and just humiliate them after he's done. Just keep going.
Oh, he held it up after he was done.
That big guy looks like he's ready to break. He gave up.
Yeah, and he
Look
just
at Bert.
didn't even.
Look at this.
Yeah. Just insane.
Crazy.
He's got incredible genetics. Like if he wanted to be an athlete, he'd be an incredible athlete.
Yeah, I think so. If he's like super dedicated to it, yeah.
But he's
yeah,
not.
he's just trapped in booze.
Mm.
But
He's
also
just
made him very
alcoholic.
Rich, so it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
That's
working
just,
out.
Like, I love him.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want him to change, but I do. I mean, I want him to be healthy, but like
I
when
don't
we
want to
first started
change,
doing
but I
Sober
do.
October,
Like what?
It was essentially just because we were worried Bert was going to die.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. Well, he's still here.
I mean, the first one was the weight loss thing.
Blood works
you know?
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And it is
Somehow.
wild that Bert can keep this up. Like most people his age, if they were to drink a fraction of the amount he does, they would die. So Bert probably thinks it's impressive that he can still drink this much. But I mean, if he were to quit, I'm sure the withdrawal would be brutal. But it could
Oh
be a
my
challenge
God,
for him.
right.
You know, I think people would be really impressed if he actually could get sober and change things up. I don't think that'll ever happen though.
yeah,
but
I don't
let me know
think
what you guys
it
think. And if you want to hear about how Rogan recently freaked out because he thought a woke reporter infiltrated his comedy club, make sure you check out my Patreon. There are over 130 exclusive videos on there. And I've been talking about
These
Tim
guys
Pool
having-
recently. He keeps having meltdowns. And recently
Damn
he was wondering why
comedy
so many of
gold.
his friends are secretly gay. I just posted
What?
a video about that. It was hilarious.
What, bro? You can what? Yo, Unc, you what? You just